One of the more dominant athletes to ever run in any discipline is Genzebe Dibaba from Ethiopia in the indoor track and field circuit. Back in 2014, Dibaba went absolutely crazy, setting world records almost every single time she hit the track. And in the 3,000 meters, she achieved a world record mark of 8 minutes, 16.60 seconds, which is well under 2 minutes and 50 seconds per kilometer. For this event, Dibaba ran how she ran many of her previous world records, running at a relentless pace and then closing very quickly over the final 400 meters. And at 8 minutes, 16 seconds, she broke the previous world record by over 7 seconds. And until recently, nobody even got close to this record. That is until Gudaf Tsegay from Ethiopia ran a time of 8 minutes, 16.69 seconds just a few days ago in Birmingham. On February 25th, Tsegay got less than 1/10 of a second away from this incredible world record. And when it comes to Dibaba's indoor marks, they really are some of the most elite world records in all of track and field. And even though she put up a valiant attempt to break this mark, Tsegay just wasn't quite able to reach that elusive 8:16.60. But when we take a closer look at what exactly happened in this race, it brings up a very important subject that I wanted to touch on today. For the final lap of this world record attempt, Tsegay actually had to pass an athlete who was running in lane 1, and she moved out to lane 2. But when you're looking at a world record, and when you miss it by less than 1/10 of a second, this very move right here, passing a runner on the inside lane, is very problematic. The reason this is so problematic is because basic track and field etiquette tells us that the athlete who is being lapped is supposed to move out to lane 2 so the faster athletes can maintain their lane 1 position and run slightly faster given they're up front in the lead. The fact that she had to pass someone in lane 1 getting lapped in this world record attempt is just maddening, and quite frankly, this needs to stop. I remember all the way back in middle school and high school when we learned the basic principle of not being in lane 1 when someone else was lapping you. It's basic courtesy to make room for someone running much faster because they're the ones battling for the lead. But in this instance, this is just completely unforgivable, considering this is the highest level in track and field. Why are we still allowing this to happen? What's even crazier is that back in 2014 for Genzebe Dibaba's world record, she also had to pass someone over the final lap, which probably cost her a 10th or 2 at least, given that she was passing her on the curve. So this entire situation is just frustrating, and it happens all the time, and honestly, it should not be happening. I think we might need to set up a new system of training or something as to where this does not happen in the future, because a world record seems to have been stolen from Tsegay just a few days ago, and I think it's ridiculous that the athlete in lane 1 wasn't aware of this, and it is very concerning that this is happening on such a big level. Moving forward, I think we just need to put in better training and implement this system a lot better, because even though there are no direct rules or violations saying that if you maintain your position in lane 1 that you will be disqualified or something, I think it's practical courtesy that someone moves out to lane 2 or even lane 3. And when you do see someone do this, people have a big sigh of relief. At least I know I do. So yeah, this is just another frustrating situation that I wanted to talk about, and I think that it probably will happen more and more moving forward unless we do something about it. So yeah, I just wanted to bring up this because it was a very interesting moment to me that someone pointed out, and I think that we need to make better systems put into place and maybe even disciplinary action. Maybe that's what it requires. So yeah, guys, that's about it. See ya.